Growing up, I liked lots of things, from Thomas the Tank Engine to a guy who dressed up in a yellow bunny suit and murdered 5 kids in 1985 and stuffed them into his animatronics only for them to be possessed and make him suffer. Yeah, I got a little off topic, but today I'll be talking about things that I love and used to love. So I'll start with my first ever obsession, Thomas the Tank Engine. I loved Thomas when I was about 3 or 4 years old, and every time I went to Asda, I'd beg my parents to get me the toy sets, and if they refused, I'd ask my grandma because she was the best. And still is the best, but because of my busy schedule, I don't spend enough time with her, plus the fact that she is always traveling doesn't quite help. Yeah, but now moving on to dinosaurs. I knew every single fact about dinosaurs. Ask me anything. But now I'm completely broke down and forgotten everything about them. Want to know why I forgot? Because there was something called bullying. Glad it wasn't in America, but people called me names and teased me. Even a teacher decided to do that as well and call me names. Eventually, I forgot everything. It was a short-lived obsession. Moving on, next came something called aeroplanes. They could fly. I liked their design. And yeah, moving on. Again, on something called Godzilla. He's just so cool. His design is cool. Everything is cool about him. The enemies, the plot, everything. They even made it into an anime. But moving on to Marvel. The Avengers, Venom, Spider-Man. Masterpiece. But everything went downhill after Avengers Endgame and started to suck. So now we go into the Pokemon aisle. Pokemon cards, games, anime. I mean everything but the Pokemon anime is just great. The plushies are cute. They got merchandise, a YouTube channel. What? Moving on to Dragon Ball, one of the best animes, even better than Pokemon. No offense to Pokemon, but I recommend you do watch it because it's great, funny, there's lots of fighting and great enemies. The manga is great and so is everything else. And now onto the last obsession. God knows how long that's gonna last. FNAF, or Five Nights at Freddy's for those who don't know. The movie is a masterpiece with Corey Kenshin in the cast. William Afton is in there, not a real person for those who don't know what FNAF is. And animatronics, death, multiple times, and explain some of the lore. I will make a video about the lore, but that will be in the very late future. But when you get to know the lore, FNAF will be amazing. I also recently explained in my first video that I played FNAF 1 and beat all 7 nights, but I put the animatronic AI at level 20 and had to cheat. Don't recommend, only if scared of jump scares. But all in total, FNAF is great. But if you are a child below 9 or 8 years old, I don't recommend learning the lore or watching the movie, so you won't be scared when you go to bed and have a little accident. But that right there wraps up this video. While I suffer thinking of a new idea, please like this video and please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye. I also like Undertale.